Hello, third grade artists. Nice to see you guys again. I'm hoping that you had a fantastic Thanksgiving. We should just be getting back from our break. I ate lots of mashed potatoes. I hope that you guys ate lots of that delicious food. Maybe watched some football too. Enjoyed your nice, long, extended weekend. Now that we're back for school, I'm ready to pick up with a new project. If you haven't finished your Jim Darling project where we made the airplane windows, please be sure that you get that done and uploaded to Seesaw for Mr. Calvert. Otherwise, we are ready to pick up with a new artist, and we'll probably spend another 2 or 3 days on our newest artist that we're going to talk about.
And his name is Richard Serra. Richard Serra. And he is a contemporary artist, which means he's still alive. He's pretty old, though. He was 81. And he is from New York, but also lives in Canada, too. So he kind of spends his time between those two places. And while he was in college, he actually worked in a steel mill. And this really inspired his artwork later on because now he actually works with steel in his artwork. So that kind of came from his use of it in his job when he was growing up. So here we see one of his examples of his artwork. Notice how big they are. We'll see some more examples too as we go. So we say that his artwork is large scale. It's really, really large. Probably over twice as tall as like a person is, maybe 3 times. And we call his artwork site specific. So this means that his artwork is designed to go in a certain place, that it's not supposed to be moved from place to place to place like some sculptures can be. His artwork is meant to go in a certain place. He designs it for that area. Now, the first couple that we've seen have been inside, but typically his artwork's outside. And because it's made of steel, that means that over time these actually change the look of them. And that's because steel is a metal that rusts. So they typically start out as being gray. And then as they start to rust, they take on kind of that reddish brown color that we see. And he's really, in his work, he's really trying to make you think about space. Now, usually when we talk about space, we talk about foreground, middle ground, background, things being close and far away. What he's trying to do is he's really trying to make you feel different about your personal space. So when we look at this, first off, when you're surrounded by something as large as these, that's going to make you feel some kind of an emotion. Now, his walls, they're not just straight up and down. Oftentimes, they're tilted. So depending on whether something's tilting over you or tilting away from you, that's going to give you a different emotion. Sometimes areas are really close together when you walk through them. Other times they're more wide, like the center of this one down here. How would that make you feel? If something is up in your personal space, if it's really close to you and starting to cover you up, that's going to give you a different emotion. So his artwork really interacts with the way you feel. Makes you feel different things as you walk through his artwork. This is a really long one we can see. Kind of snakes back and forth along this landscape. Here's a tall one, a little bit different than the other ones we've seen. I think this is my last one. I also really like too seeing his work from like a bird's eye view where you can look down on it because it's kind of like just a simple line design, right? And you can kind of see how those walls tip. Okay, this is a really good example of seeing here it's tipping out, here tips over the person. So you kind of see how those kind of shift as it goes around. All right, so that was Richard Serra. Hopefully you guys enjoyed learning about him. I hope that you guys have a good day, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.